Hello there, and welcome back to the toasty episode of Enbesa Burns Down While We Make Everyone Miserable. So last episode we decided I was going to go ahead and see if we can actually side with Archibald this time. I normally always go with Katima, so we're just working on keeping the elders turned down at the moment by stopping their needs. We finished off the seafood stew last time and the teff mills over here, and we are just waiting for the quest, keeping happiness below 5, to see what happens on the next stage of this. And here we go.
I had hoped you understood my people better.
Mm.
Clearly I was sorely mistaken.
Game over.
It gives me no pleasure to make these people miserable, but it is temporary. They will be better under Her Majesty's stewardship in the end.
Asshole. Sorry, that just
Dark clouds
slipped out.
gather near our borders. When I weary of warfare, the safety of my people
Weapons.
comes foremost.
Ooh. Do we have any
See
cannons
how
over
he
here?
gathers for war. Hospitality
Oh, we
of
do actually have
Enbesa
some cannons over here. Oh,
Bring me the cannons, and I'll reward you handsomely.
I'll be honest, that was convenient that I brought them over with the quest for the expedition to unlock this area. So, let's get over here, drop those off. Right, well, technically, I should be able to re-enable all of their items now, right? Let's get in the fire stations that I was talking about last episode. Let's okay, we can't rebuild that yet. Right, so enable. Enable.
Not now, Izara. Big
Enable.
brother's tired.
Everyone's gonna get happy, please.
Your people are starting to get sick.
Wait, you don't have any form of tea over here? Oh, maybe they ran out of tea over here.
Masinko is a bit out of tune, but it's a start.
Maybe not.
Wonderful! I knew you were a stout and reliable sort. I knew you'd come through.
Is this all Enbesa is worth to you? That you would abandon its people for the promise of trinkets?
I didn't know there was trinkets.
So it is true then. There is no hope for peace, none for friendship. I suppose you have tried your best.
I will give Sir Blake one last chance to repent. Bring him this gift. I am sure he will understand the message.
What could the message be? Right, that's that
The fire
re-enabled.
left ruins behind.
Let's have a look. Working conditions are tweaked over
The
here.
epidemic left buildings
Right, we can
abandoned.
cancel that. Was I adjusting working conditions insanely over here? Yeah, we can cancel that. We don't need the seafood stew being cranked up that high. I think the other islands should be alright. Yeah, we'll be fine. Okay, so the next part of the quest is to pick up the item from Katima's. Let's get you back to base.
Bring her around.
A fire broke out.
Really? Why now? Oh, because the rioters? To be fair, we don't even have fire stations up here at all. The fact that this hasn't blown up earlier is a minor miracle. Also, we have hospitals, so that's fine. We're just gonna plinky plonk some police stations up here. There we go. Friendship enforcers.
New orders.
That doesn't sound any better. Right, here we go.
Olio reporting in.
So what do you want me
Be
to take?
wary. The bees of Enbesa are kindly, but do not take to being mishandled.
Is he so talking so quiet?
Hold the crane.
But that is just obnoxiously loud. Right, well, not obnoxiously loud. Right, so let's take the letter over here.
About.
And let's see what Mr. Pompous and Stuck Up, our best friend Archie, has to say. So there's the ship coming around here. Little Clarence. What?
The
Why would you
fire
call the
has
island
been
that?
vanquished.
I don't know why they want to call the island that. Interesting name. Come on, ship. You got this. Come on. Got Angareb in the background over there.
The mighty Katima extends a sign of goodwill. My memory of him is not of someone so reasonable.
We'll open the letter first.
I see. How kind. Please take these away.
Olio
Somewhere
reporting in.
distant, preferably.
Pardon?
There is fruit enough here for all
Take the
Katima's
overripe fruit
sent
basket.
in from- If this king is going to behave like a spoiled child,
Room to
then
maneuver.
I'll give him a piece of my own mind.
Fight! Get him, Archie. And again, if anyone hasn't seen the completed palace, that is it here. It is pretty. Right, so where is my ship? There it is. Let's lower the angle down. Just peeking around the corner. So yeah, these are just placeholders because we can backfill this area with tracks later on if we need it. However, we're just getting through the main quest line and having capacity to upgrade later on if needs be.
Things are hard enough as it is.
That's a point. How's his reputation? Oh, he's at 81. We might need to go and spend some money with him.
Rotten fruit is the best he could do. Never mind. Thank him, for this will feed the many poor families.
Wow.
I
You-
dare not
you're not
leave
gonna eat
home
it
while
yourself?
pestilence roams the streets unchecked.
Mysterious illness is spread through Tambourine.
I had no knowledge of this.
Who?
It was an accident. I would never stoop
No,
to such
Archie's a good...
underhanded
No, he's not a good
ways.
guy.
Deliberate?
Hmm.
I will not believe it. Though it is not the first time men of the old world inflict their sickness upon new lands, there have been precedents.
Really? Archie, what have you been up to?
How could they not know if there is a precedent? How could this not be deliberate? Be murder?
Oh, Benny Eames, lad.
Something must be done to drive that parasite out of Enbesa, out of our lives,
Cargo
for
boat
good.
at the ready.
The water, of course. That's it.
The water in Majorca doesn't
Hurry,
taste
I must
like a
get to the
daughter.
plans before first light. Without them, the land will dry up, and Archibald will have no choice but to leave.
Benim. Do 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 do.
Bring
Right, so we need to
around.
slip past the patrols. I mean, we could just fail it and just sit right next to her, but I mean, where's the fun in that? We kind of want something to brighten the night up, shall we say. So speaking of which, let's actually put this in night mode for this next part of the quest. Don't know where the ship's coming from. It's over here somewhere.
Hold the
There it is.
crane.
We'll put it back on daylight for a little bit anyway. I mean, we could do it at sunrise or sunset. The hills are alive with the sound of burning people. That's what's going to happen in a minute. Oh, okay, slip past that, please. There we go.
On our way.
Luckily, the ship's pretty quick.
I wish harm on no one. But now to find those pumps. Simple, harmless. None need be hurt.
Benny boy. Wherefore art thou? Oh, you're the one with the torch.
I will not have families torn asunder by one man's blind greed.
Can we go into first person mode down here? We can. You can actually go follow Benny. Wait. You've even put a different face on. Heck, you've even grown a different beard and goatee, and your skin color is different. Ooh.
He can't manage on this land without our help. Yet he says we need him. We never needed him. Never.
Just out for a bit of a stroll, don't mind me. It's pretty out here. The goats are bleating, or is that... No, it's sheep that bleat. What do the goats do? How did you walk across there?
There. Let the Lycaon see how well he fares without water. We have no need of his arrogance and pride.
Is this the hospitality of Enbesa? Flames and steel in the night. Seize him and see to his extradition.
It's the cyberpunk of
There will be no
police.
transportation. Binyam is a subject of Enbesa and will be returned to us for trial.
And who are you, O king, to countermand the will of empire? I fear our talk must now be of fleets and steel.
Bum, 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 bum.
In
Stand
troubled
with a
times,
kiss.
the people look to their lords and
Sustain
to the Lord above.
Illuminated
Provide solace.
scripts for a minute. And also build a monastery. Oh. There is that part of the quest that we need to do as well. Well, we're going to need to bring in... I mean... We have the indigo going to this island, right?
I'd hoped you'd see things from our side.
Yeah, we've got loads of indigo, and it is just paper and indigo for the illuminated scripts, right? Yeah, and the paper is using Old World or Cape wood. Unfortunately, we don't actually have any capacity over here because the water slots are actually being used already. So we're going to have to set up another island for the actual wood. Though technically we have workforce here. I mean, we could use this island. Might actually do that. We'll delete that, that, and that. And that. And then we need to delete that. Then we need to get the wood coming into this island. So, do we actually have construction materials on this island? Not particularly, no.
Cargo stations.
Right, you are going to set up a trade route from the Cape, from here, and grab wood. Giggity. If we can find it. I know it's here. I just going completely blind. There it is. Shift click to fully load. And then go to Enbesa and drop the wood off here. I wonder, do we need more than one? Is 300 tons enough? Or do we add in that ship as well? Probably that ship as well. We have extra ships.
Only are reporting in.
We're going to need to set up extra. We can drop that off.
Room to maneuver.
The island is going to need piers and crafting materials for the actual paper mills. So you can take wood over to here.
On our way.
Hold on. Where did I set that trade up for? Oh, it's going to the wrong Pagan Island. Fully unload, please. Let's delete that. There we go. It's a good job I checked that. It's that island. Yep. What are we doing on that island? Ah. Yeah, we're doing the indigo on that island.
Cargo boat at the ready.
Okay, so next, let's do that and bring you over here. Next, we will get in the here. Bum, bum. Ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum. If I delete, copy that, and we'll actually delete that. I'll put another pier in here.
Hold the crane.
There we go. That's wood dropped off. Do, do, do. Probably need a pier over here as well, because we've got ships coming out in and out of here. Let's do that. And then we will set this up for paper mills. And it takes... Ooh, that takes quite a
You may
few.
need a different type of wood, perhaps from your homeland for this.
Yeah. That'll get up and running shortly. We're going to need a warehouse here as well. Yeah, we'll just link it up to that there, like that. We need 170. I mean, we could bring seafood stew over here and boost the population levels out, or we could just do this. Right, we need 15 more houses. So that is, what, 18 there? However, yeah, we'll do that here, actually. So that's 12. 3 more. So if I just do that many, that is going to be more than enough people in here. The question is... Yeah, the milk and the sanga need to go up. So we're going to delete that. And we'll do a house here and a house here and a house there.
How about a cup of coffee?
30.
We've been playing for 2 hours.
That might be too much. 1, 2, 3, 4 there. 1, 2. I don't know if that's going
There's
to work.
tea by the door if you want it.
1 there. 1 there. 1 there. 1 there. Okay. Okay, milk's fine. Right, can I turn the Sangha and the... I mean, I can cancel that up. Right, if I turn that up. If I turn the Sangha, the dried meat down a little bit to about there. That Sangha is really close. Okay, put that down to 24%. That is fine because there's a slither there. So we're meeting their needs and we're meeting the needs there as well. So we should be fine. Now, do we have the population for this is a different question.
New orders.
Right, you can drop that off here. There we go. And then we're going to set up a trade route from here to here and start to take over the paper which will be getting produced. Drop that off there. And now we can actually set up the illuminated scripts over here, which take, let's have a look, 100 elders per. Wow.
Begin the turn.
I don't know where the hell you're going. You've upgrade. We probably could do with a monastery over here, actually. Ooh, that was
A
a
letter from my son.
chunky upgrade. Also,
Cargo boat at the ready.
if we set up a trade route from here to here and bring over seafood stew when I can see it. There. Let's bring over 100 tons of it. Island happiness is 23 at the moment. I mean, we could turn that all the way up, right? Yeah, that should be fine. Because we're not touching the flour, right? We are actually going over the flour. We'll turn that down to that. 16 happiness. So even if we lose 5 happiness by the newspaper or whatnot, we're still going to be above the 10 for raising extra voluntary workers. So how much paper are we actually making on this island? Oh, how much, sorry, paper will be making? 8 tons of it.
No, I
Now,
can't.
we
simply
can technically
make do with
increase
what
work.
I
Oh
have.
my god, that was expensive. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Jesus. That was painful. So if we put down 1 illuminated script manufactory, that consumes how much? 1 ton. Right, do that one there, that one there. That's gonna be 6 tons of paper needed for this. Then we'll do the obligatory warehouse. Then we can put in a police station. Let's just link that up. Let's get that linked up. Just clean the lines up here a little bit. There we go. And that is too much. Though the seafood stew will fix that. And so will the illuminated scripts as well. Once the wood comes over and once the paper gets up and running, then we should be fine. So that is the only thing we need actually, apart from building the monastery, which will go here. Though we can rotate it there.
There are many beliefs in Enbesa,
Mm-hmm.
but only one faith.
I mean, that covers pretty far here, to be fair. Monastery is... Yeah, that's fine. If I complete these roads here in pavement, does that help with the coverage? No, it's still just short. So has this island received the
Hold the
wood?
crane.
Not looking promising. No, it hasn't turned up yet. Let's have a look at the world map. Yeah, the wood is literally just turned up. It did take a while for the ships to sail over here and then sail back. So we're going to be dropping off 600 tons of log here. And okay, we've got 850 storage, so they can drop it all off. That's fine. Do we have any form of tea coming into this island? I think we set it up so there wasn't any, if I remember. No, there's no tea coming into the island. We could theoretically, if we wanted to. They've got tea, right? Yeah. The king... He's a frigate, but that's 4.
Should I summon my ministers?
I don't want to spend that much influence on a frigate just to take tea around. That was my mic on boom, if anyone heard that. Creaking.
New orders.
So how many other idle ships do we have? You, here.
Room to maneuver.
Throw that overboard. And the rest are warships. So we should be alright, I think. I think those are the 2 ships that have just entered with the wood.
Hold the crane.
Yep, there we go. Let's have a look at what the Enbesa resident
Long
quests
night,
are.
But I finally have it. All it took.
Oh, you have a gift.
See? Sometimes it's good to try new things.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
The council have finally welcomed me among the elders of the Keftania mood. Help me prepare my acceptance. Judges us by our deeds.
Why have I got an evil smile on my face that's like, I'm gonna make you look like an idiot? I mean, Elder Tabibi, Barbie Baby. I have several ideas on how to open my speech, but I am uncertain which will be the most efficacious. First, I am to stand and call dear council members, but then, what would make the best first impressions? Your vote of confidence, for once in my life, humbles me. I rejoice in joining forces with you for clearly the greater good of our city. Long, very long have I waited for this honor. Okay, so they actually like that. Never mind. A series of necessary flourishes and acknowledgements. Then we move on to... There's much that must be done. Our first mandate is... religion. Fulfill the needs of the lowly people. Lessen the burdens of the elders. No. I know. They're going to hate that option. Make life easier for the underwhelmed. There'll be much murmuring and discussion at this point. I like to think, but I will control it easily. Now, on to the conclusion. By the grace of Lord, I solemnly swear that cheeseburgers for everyone. I will make my tenure with my life's work. I will not rest until this mute's influence reaches beyond Tambourine for the whole of Enbesa. Order will be restored and the righteous uplifted. That contradicts what we just said, so we'll do that.
I'm not saying that, you wicked bush pig.
I mean, sorry, what?
Thank you for helping me understand what I needed to do in my speech.
Come riding it on a clown car. That's what you needed to do. Right. Okay, so we have continued the quest. We've burnt down the main island over here. Benyim has been captured. And we have the illuminated script set up and the paper mills set up over here as well. So on the next one, we're going to be continuing with the quest and seeing where Benyim's mischievous actions take us.